Bitcoin update, July 30th, 2024. Plus, I'm going to go over my current top 15 favorite main cap coins and what that means. If you don't know what that means, I'm going to share some basic stuff with you. This is currently, you're looking at Bitcoin on what's called the monthly view. So one thing you may or may not know is each asset, you can look at it from a different time perspective, a monthly view, a weekly view, a daily view, an hourly view, a minutes view, right? What you see on the screen right here is each what's called a candle. Each thing is a candle. Each one represents 1 month, right? So, and that's Bitcoin. That's over all the months. That's the history of it right there, all right? But we're going to do a deep dive into that. Please let us know. Let me know where you're coming at us from. Before we get started, I just want to share with you that I am a student inside of the IM Academy, and the whole reason why I'm sharing these videos and sharing them online is to help promote the IM Academy. I am a part of an academy. We have over 60 different educators, and that's really how you learn. You get around other people and other experts, and you hear things, and you start to listen, and things start to make sense after a while. We have a basic, easy, get started 1, 2, 3 system. So I'm going to tell it to you, and then I'm going to show it to you. So it's an easy 1, 2, 3 system, right? So we have pre-recorded courses, we have live mentorship, and we have strategic AI tools to help watch and the market with. Okay. So I just told you. So now I'm going to show you. So easy 1, 2, 3 system. The first system is you get a stocks and crypto. If this is your specialty, we have 5 different academies, and you may be interested in different ones as well. But let's just look at, we have 5 academies to choose from right here: foreign exchange, stocks and crypto, e-commerce, social media, personal development, right? But let's look at what's really a lot of people are starting to see the importance of is stocks and crypto, right? It's one of the fundamental courses. So you have pre-recorded courses, right? So you can, in 2 hours, you can get caught up on all the lingo. You know how every field has their own language, their own lingo, their own things that they relate only specific to that technical area, right? Well, stocks and crypto, I feel, have a certain language to them. And so in the pre-recorded courses, it'll help get you caught up on the lingo, right? So basically it kind of makes sense what you're hearing. It's not just foreign, right? Okay. So that you can knock that out in basically 2 hours if you were motivated and just wanted to sit down and learn. But I recommend also to have some kind of thing where you do repetition is the mother of skill. So I would probably do it at least 7 times, maybe once a month. So you do it, and then a month later do it again, or once a week, whatever your goals and whatever you feel is best for you. But I feel like that repetitiveness is going to really help get you grounded in the fundamentals. And the first few months is really about getting you grounded in the fundamentals, the basics, right? The basics, right? So, but then we're not going to slow you down. We want to go, now you have live mentorship. So this is the number 2 thing, live mentorship, right? So this is the stocks and crypto schedule, okay? So every Sunday through Saturday, we have live educators, and they have their schedules in your time zone, all around the world, any time zone possible. You can have the settings to ring in your time zone, and it'll pull up, mine says Mountain Standard Time, but yours might say something else altogether, and it'll just the settings will time it up for you. and you have access to over 60 different educators from all live professional educators. So it's a lot of value. I would recommend a couple as beginners. If you're going to be a beginner and join hands with us, I would recommend, if you're getting into portfolio, cryptocurrency, for example, and stocks, I would take a look at Curtis Cobain's Portfolio Watch every Monday at a time in your time zone. You can see what that is for you. But Portfolio Watch, if you want to get advanced analysis of the market and you want to learn some really great principles, Patrick Kinney every Monday and Wednesday has a market news and does live, and he really gives off a lot of wisdom. So, and then there's others. There's so many. The thing is you have to maybe test them out and see who you relate with. Like even in one day, I'll consume 5 hours of this information, but there's even more than that. Sometimes I feel like I want to get all of it in, but it's, I just picked the ones that I resonate the most with right now. And I'm open to being open to learning from the others as well. So increasing our knowledge about new things is just a really great way to, I feel like to get ahead by just learning new things. And this is learning new things because these teachers are teaching right at the moment. What's good about these live sessions is it's what's happening today. Sometimes things in the crypto and stock world can change from day to day sometimes. And just getting an upfront center stage with these professionals, you build confidence in certain projects that you wouldn't normally be that confident about, but because you hear them talking about it on and on and on and how good it is and what they have going, and it helps you build more confidence to just keep buying more into these projects, right? And just what they call dollar cost averaging, just every week, just buying more, things that you have a personal belief in. And everybody's different, but I have my portfolio, and he calls his show Portfolio Watch. So we want you to build your portfolio, but you have to pick things that really stand out to you. And that's the whole thing. Everybody's portfolio is probably a little different, but a lot of people might have the same thing. So it's just you have to get in there and see what you resonate with, right? Does that make sense? Okay. So that's Portfolio Watch by Curtis Cobain. Then, so we have pre-recorded courses to get you started, pre-recorded courses, live mentorship. Then we have AI-driven apps right now. There's a few apps I wanted to share with you as we discuss Bitcoin. But for one, let's open up the MySwipeCoin. What's really fascinating about this is this is where the teachers, the educators, professionals will actually throw out trading zone ideas, right? And they're not, and they don't always go the way they're supposed to go, but but they're professionals, so they get it right most of the time, right? But for example, like right here, we have what's Ethereum option that's thrown out, and they really lay it out. It's really simple. This is not financial advice. This is really for example purposes. So they have suggested entry 1, suggested entry 2, and then if it goes below this level, it's invalid. So that means stop loss. Womp, 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 womp. Right? Everybody loses, right? But if it goes the right way, we have idea exit 1, idea exit 2, idea exit 3, and everyone's happy, right? So, but the thing is my point is that we have different, throughout the week, we get these ideas presented to us, and then you can take the idea, and then, for example, you can say, well, do I want to take that trade or not? Let me look at let's look at SwipeCoin Scalper. Let's pull this AI-driven tool up right here. See now, me personally, I know that Bitcoin and Ethereum are really connected together. And on the swipe coin tool, this is on the 15-minute time frame now. This initial chart that I showed you at the beginning of the stream, this is a monthly chart. Every candle is 1 month, right? But what this little tool does right here, each little candle is 15 minutes, right? So it's only one big monthly candle. Each one is 15 minutes only, right? And the signal that I took from them was that we have a resistance. It's kind of dark shaded green right here. This would be kind of better if the colors were brighter. But you can see the little shade. Well, that's the resistance that I see for Bitcoin on the short term. On the short term. On the big term, I mean, a lot of us are hoping and praying for over $100,000 Bitcoin, but you know, this is kind of buy and hold kind of strategy right here. Buy it, hold it, maybe never sell it, maybe sell it later. It's up to you. There's different thoughts on that. You can decide and make up your own mind. But when you buy in and looking at this kind of chart, you're thinking for the long term, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Maybe you hold it and pass it down to your family, right? But when we're looking at things like this is like right in the moment, like what's happening right now, right? So I personally would not want to get into a bullish Ethereum trade. It's a little complicated, but Bitcoin and Ethereum, Bitcoin really kind of runs the show most of the time. If Bitcoin is going up, a lot of the other things go up, right? Particularly Ethereum. Now, one day that might change, and I keep a close eye on it because I'm waiting to see if that does happen. That could happen. If he does get this call right, if Ethereum does go bullish, go up in the short term, and Bitcoin stays down, that would be very interesting. And so you start to pick up these kind of things as time goes on. You start to pick up on it. You start to pick up on these ideas, right? But right now, I see Bitcoin at a temporary resistance. And so, but I hope that it breaks and goes above. Come on, bring it on. I would love that to happen, but that's just what I'm seeing is I'm seeing we're at a little bit of resistance. And that's on the swipe coin. You learn how to read this on the swipe coin. So as a IM Academy subscriber, if you're a subscriber with us, you would have access to this tool and you can trade the market using all these tools. They all work together. They all work together. So I'm going to open up another tool called Levels right here. And we have a lot of tools. Look at all the tools. And so you may find other ones that you like better than these, right? The Levels tracks all kind of things in the market. I'm going to use it right now to look at Bitcoin. Just going to pull it up. This is Bitcoin, and it starts at right on the 1 hour time frame. So it's kind of like here we are at the 15-minute time frame. Each candle here is 15 minutes. Each candle is 15 minutes with our resistance right above, right? We're kind of at resistance, right? According to Swipe Coin, that's what I'm seeing. But now this is on the 1 hour. And what am I seeing here? Well, I'm also seeing resistance using the Levels tool. Supposedly this red box right here is major resistance, right? On the short term. So, but it could do what's called sometimes a violation. It could violate it and then go on up to this other top box. So, and then there's ways to deal with that, but you would typically trade it going down off of this. So I kind of see right now, I'm going to kind of hold off on any new longs at the moment. But this is just what I'm seeing. Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. This is Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. Two major areas of resistance to push up. I hope that we do push up. I would love to see that. I would love to get up over these green lines right here. Would love to get over these right here. That would just be very nice. But we just have to wait and see what happens. If the price keeps going down, the price keeps going down, 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 well, you keep buying. If you believe in that, that's the thing. So if you really believe in it, if you knew without a shadow of a doubt, if you knew right now without a shadow of a doubt that Bitcoin would be at $150,000 by the end of the year, if I told you, I'm not saying it is, I've heard that it might, or even within the next year, just say 1 year from now, just say that, just as an example. Not saying it will, but if you knew that without a doubt, I mean, you would just buy in. You would keep buying in. If the price kept going lower, you'd keep bringing in that money and keep putting it in. As the price get lower, you're just getting better and better prices. If you know that eventually the price is going to be 150,000, if we're at 66,000 now, I mean, if it goes down to 58,000 or whatever, that's even better. Really, so there's a couple different ways to look at it. So it kind of goes against our instincts to buy when the price is going down because it looks scary to a lot of people. But when you spend enough time around with the professionals, you see that that's when they're putting their money in. That's when they're accumulating. They're accumulating the people that really believe in these projects, right? So just saying, not financial advice, but just saying. So that's Bitcoin right there on the hourly. Two major areas of resistance, right? I might have to zoom out to the daily to find some support, because see, the support they've given us here is like, whew, on the daily, we could go down to like a 50,000, 52,000. But we may not. That's the thing. There's no guarantees. That's the whole thing. There's no guarantees. This is a look at on the daily time frame. So let's just go up a little bit on the 4-hour time frame. See if we lose that support. Okay, so there's some more support. Okay, I was trying to find some support. I found it on the 4-hour time frame. So that's your 4-hour time frame. Resistance and support. So if you want to take a screenshot of that is a point of interest. This is Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame. The red up top. The red up top is the resistance. The blue on bottom is the support. And that's based on the 4-hour time frame. So these are pretty strong supports and resistances. So let's see, you just get to sit back. Then you just get to sit back and watch the fun. See, you got to watch it play out. You make your call, you make your move, but then we adjust as time goes on. You just adjust to the next thing. Okay, here we are on to the next thing, and you let the last thing go, good or bad, and then you move on to the next thing. All right, but that's Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame right there. Right now, I'm going to let you go with my top 15 picks for my main cap. What do I mean by main cap? Market cap is the number of dollars inside the whole thing. So right here, this is CoinGecko. This is a free website. You have coins. There's almost 15,000 coins, over 1,100 exchanges with a market cap of around 2.485 trillion. That's the market cap. That's the amount of US dollars in the whole thing if it all got sold off today, right? Now, what I've learned and what I'm working on is we've taken the whole market cap and divided it into thirds. So you have the top third. This is going to be really with the heavy ones. The middle third, and then the lower third. So I have chosen to dollar cost average into what I've called my top 15, and open to changing them if I learn something against that it's not a good choice anymore. That's the thing. It must be actively managed, right? By myself. And that's the thing, is you learn how to do this for yourself if that's something you're interested in learning. So anyway, so let's go over to the main cap. I'll share that with you, and then I've got to jump off. I have another Zoom to get to. So I'll show it and then I'll say it. So we have Bitcoin, Ethereum. No, that's not it. That's all of them. Okay, let's go to main cap. Okay. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot, Uniswap, Litecoin, Polygon, Stellar, Maker, Atom, Algo, Tezos. So those are my ones that I'm picking, that I'm thinking, hey, they're going to be here down, long term, 5-10 years at least. Long term, there was this one company, long term, a week or two. So these are companies that I feel like I'm putting my money on them, that they're going to be here 5-10 plus years from now, going strong and stronger. That's my goal, my objective. But if I don't like them, take them off. I'll take them out of there, and I'll either leave them off or I'll put something else in. But these are the 15 that I felt comfortable starting with based on what I know, right? What I know. So, all right, that's it for now. If you have any questions about the Academy, my phone number is inside the description of the video. Hit me up, and then I can share with you the link. If you're on my YouTube channel, I have a link inside the description somewhere. So, but if you have any questions, my number's inside the description of the video. Just give me a text or a call anytime, and let's join hands with this. We have a whole family of people that are passionate about this. They're passionate about teaching it, and they're passionate about getting the word out, right? So this is it's the #1 e-learning center in the world, right? It is so it's an amazing. So I'll wrap it up with one easy 1, 2, 3 system. You get your own stocks and crypto courses, live mentorship every week, all week, and AI-driven apps and services, right? So, all right. Well, that's it for now. Appreciate your time and your energy, and I'll be back. And remember, health is wealth. Without our health, what do we have, right? Health is wealth. Cash flow is king. Remember that. We used to hear cash is king, but cash flow is king. Health is wealth. Cash flow is king. Cash is queen. And credit is freedom. I'll let you think about that. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.